robins that sing merrily. Put 'em in a box, tie 'em with a ribbon, throw 'em in the deep blue sea. You can take the moon, gather up the stars and the robins that sing merrily. Put 'em in a box, tie 'em with a ribbon, throw 'em in the deep blue sea. You can take the moon, gather up the stars and the robins that sing merrily. Put 'em in a box, tie 'em with a ribbon, throw 'em in the deep blue sea. You can take the moon, gather up the stars and the robins that sing merrily. Put 'em in a box, tie 'em with a ribbon, throw 'em in the deep blue sea. You can take the moon, gather up the stars and the robins that sing merrily. Put 'em in a box, tie 'em with a ribbon, throw 'em in the deep blue sea. You can take the moon, gather up the stars and the robins that sing merrily. Put 'em in a box, tie 'em with a ribbon, throw 'em in the deep blue sea. Watch out! You can take the moon, gather up the stars and the robins that sing merrily. Put 'em in a box, tie 'em with a ribbon, throw 'em in the deep blue sea. You can take the moon, gather up the stars and the robins that sing merrily. Put 'em in a box, tie 'em with a ribbon, throw 'em in the deep blue sea. You can take the moon, gather up the stars and the robins that sing merrily. Put 'em in a box, tie 'em with a ribbon, throw 'em in the deep blue sea. You can take the moon, gather up the stars and the robins that sing merrily. Put 'em in a box, tie 'em with a ribbon, throw 'em in the deep blue sea.
Okay, hello. I will start the stream now. Checking the audio if it work correctly. Okay, the sound works. I will start the stream now. Okay, everything works correctly. Okay, I will continue to work on the inventory system in the game system, the inventory system. Stay hydrated. Okay, what we made until now, I have the inventory separating that work by itself. I can drag and drop in the inventory itself, but now I need to create place where I can drag and drop specific for this. Do I drag and drop? I will create some object for drag and dropping, I think. that not will be the regular drag and drop that you pass from, because the regular one work like you take it from this slot and then you pass it to another slot. But in my reality, I need to make it that I take from the slot and then create some temp object that I can put in the machine. Okay. If so, first of all, I will start with checking if everything works correctly. It runs. Okay, it runs. I see the inventory. Now I need to be able to drag the item from the inventory UI. So I need to touch this script. Okay, I need to touch this script. What I will do here, for each slot, the slot is draggable by itself. Because of that I need to touch the slot UI to be possible to drag it, but first I need to check if the button is on the object. I have the component, the pressable component I need, or draggable component. What is draggable? What is pressable? The draggable component is to be possible to drag something, and the pressable component is that I can press on the object. Okay, the press is what I need, I think. Yeah, when I press and I release, yeah, I need a pressable component for this to work. First of all, go to the slot. I will go to the slot UI. No, why? No, not the script. The slot UI. Why it's searching not this things? Slot. It's not called slot. Slot UI. Okay, I have the slot UI. I want to add pressable component. It will be the same size as the item, and then I will have here two events that I need to enter. I need what I need in the slot UI. I must get this component, export. I need the component. It will called not draggable, pressable component. Okay, I will get the pressable component. Then I have in the pressable component mouse enter the event. On mouse enter. Now, okay, private void on mouse enter. Get index, hide the slot. If it empty, hide the slot. It's very strange. I don't need this behavior. Get index or what? No. Okay, no. When a not mouse entered, in my way this is not it's not mouse entered. Why make it like that? I don't have a mouse entered. What? I don't have a mouse entered. The control node have it. I have a mouse pressed and mouse released. Okay, and here I need this need to be on mouse pressed, and this one must to be on mouse released. Okay, on mouse press, what I will do, okay, I will create the second one too. What private on mouse released. Okay. On mouse release, on mouse press. When I press the mouse, first of all I want to hide this object. But the hide now will do not what I want to do. I want only to hide it. And when show, okay, the same for hide and show. I need to create another function, private void clear. I need to clear and private void set, and separate the logic. First of all, when I set, and then when I this is the clear, this is the set one. Now when I hide the slot and I clear it, when I show the slot and I set it. First of all I will set, I will set, okay, I will set, and then I show the slot. I separate it. Now on mouse pressed I can hide the slot, only hide it without changing anything. And when I hide, I need here create ghost object for dragging, and after I make it, I need to start dragging. After I finish the dragging, here on the release I stop dragging. I need only stop the dragging without do anything. Yeah, I need only to stop dragging. Okay. I need to add some temp data using my inventory. What do I have here? I don't have anything yet. Okay, I will add to my inventory manager temporary data that I will create. Export private list of product resource. What I can yeah, it must be not a list, it must be array, a Godot array. And then in the ready I want to add some items. Yeah, for each resource I will add some of the max size to the inventory. I will add them. It's like will be the temp solution. And then I can eat them, and now I can check the drag. When I where I made it? Yeah, I made it here. Here I stop the drag and I show the slot. I need to do another things, but like not destroy. It will be like that. Okay. Yeah. The only thing I need is to make it or invisible, or I put it behind. It's okay in both ways. Now, yeah, I know why. In the inventory UI I didn't, in the inventory manager I didn't add any products. I will load the 3 products I made before. Okay, now I need to run it, it will be okay. No, it's not okay. What is the problem? No reference expression. Ah, nice, I forgot to add the pressable component to the slot. I forgot to assign it. Now it's okay. Now I will try. Now I assign it, but I don't see anything. Oh my god. Why I don't think anything? Why I don't see anything? First of all, I saw that the hide, the show, the texture, the amount must to be shown if it's only will be shown if the only if it's not empty. Otherwise, I will not show it. This one, the second one, why it didn't work? Add item after each one I must to update the inventory. It didn't update the inventory somehow. Why it didn't update the inventory? I add the item using the new slot. Add item. This is the scene of the day. This is the inventory. This is the inventory. This is the inventory UI. Why didn't create? Oops, this is not what I wanted to do. It worked before. Why now it don't want to work? I don't know. It create a run the range product resource, taking product resource, create with random range. What is that? Huh? It's must work in another way, not in this way. White taken. I need the item amount, the item product to create a new slot, and then to do my manipulation. Add item. 1 second. Where I add item? No, I add the item to the inventory. What I made here? Wow, now I know what this copilot write the code. Why he wrote it like that, I don't know. Oh, now it's working. Now I need to take the item. Okay. What? Why the? Okay, I understand. UI, the slot is behind now, and because of that, I make it in front. This is not a problem, or I make it behind and then make the product texture be not process. It must if I remember correct, not it's mouse and then pass. It's passing, but the slot UI itself catching before. No, the slot before him don't need to catch it. So what is the catch? Maybe it is this one. I will check it now. if this is the problem. Yeah, the problem is okay. The problem is that it will not pass through, but I see that it pass. Maybe ignore will help it like that, and then I can make it invisible and put it in front. But okay, no, I like it more because I don't want that the slot itself will take any sort of mouse behavior. Okay, now I can. Now I take it. The object disappear when I release. The object is come back. Okay, now yeah, but I must disable this for any slot that don't have anything in it. If its slot is empty, it's not normal to make this behavior. On mouse pressed, I added to on each the mouse pressed and released one on each slot without he don't know what is hidden or not. Okay, I think I will put something like flag, and on mouse press will work only if no, I don't need to put flag if it empty. If it empty, mouse is pressed. If is empty, no, without, it will must return. I will make it like that. Turn. And if the mouse is empty, I don't need to do any roll back the content. Okay, oops, I turn on the wrong one. Okay. Now if I take this, it work. And now if I press, yeah, the press and it show it's the debug of the class itself. If it emptied, I can check it by using gd print mouse pressed slot blah blah blah, and the same, but the mouse released. Okay. What did it? Why the text? I will make it like that. No, I will not use that at all. Okay, now we will check if it worked correctly. Because it's probably if I will drag some invisible item. Oh, okay, yeah. And now I can move, nice. Okay. Perfecto. Now I need to create some ghost object. With this ghost object I will it will be possible to drag the item and put in some place. The place will be like here. The problem how I will check it, that I will drop the item here. I thought about much clever solution for this. To make it more straightforward, for now at least. When I drag it, it will, what it will do? When I drag it, the idea is, I drew it before, the idea is I have I have the vending machine and I have the top part. The top part I will take it and then the machine will look like that, without the top part, and then I can take some items and drop them inside, and then some collision box will check if the item entered, and if it entered it will count how much item it was dropped, and then we'll update the UI to represent it. I think I will work like that. So first of all I need to go to the vending machine. Where is the vending machine? I need the screen. Vending machine multi UI. Okay, because I made it a little bit in a different way. I have the draggable component on the main glass. For now the only thing will be changed. I will change it to here, and then make the draggable component. I don't need to make anything. It'll work out of the box. Yeah, it work out of the box, I think. I'll make it like that. Yeah, okay, now it not work like that. Null reference. Where is the null reference? Movable part. The draggable component. Okay, I remembered what the draggable component do. Okay. The top texture. The draggable component. The only thing he does, he you can see the place from where you can drag. Yeah, nice. Now we can take it, put the items, and then close it. Okay, it looked nice. The only thing I need now to make it work normally. It look okay. And the only problem that it need to be on top of, not behind. This is 100% that it must be on top of it. How I make it on top of it? Ordering. I think I will sort it. Not sort it. I will make it z index. Oops. I will make the z index higher, and then it will be in front. Okay, this works. Now what I need to do is to make it possible. I need some ghost. I need some node that will be it must work with gravitation. The gravitation must work on it. It needs to be a physical body. Not it's a rigid body. I think it needs to be a rigid body. Yeah, it must be a rigid body. I will call it a ghost product. It will have sprite. It will have a collision. For each item we will have a little bit changed collision box, but if all the items are 16 by 16, and I will make something like, and only change the each time the sprite and some inner things like how I want to make it. First idea is to make something like that. Take for now the muesli is working fine. I will make the collision box. The collision box will be as the muesli without saving now for now. And now if I change the muesli for any other like ramen, it's a little bit smaller. I can change it for from the ramen to the cookie, or the what another thing I can make. What is the style of this ghost product? Okay, I will add this ghost product to the scene entity ghost product. I make it. What now is the size? Where is the size? Position, scale, what? Ah, the size is here. 20 by 26, and the item itself is. What the item size? Position, scale, where is the size of offset? First of all, I need to center. I don't need to center it. Then, and the offset is. I think I must. Yeah, I need to center it. But where is the size of the object? Can be in the shape itself. No, where is the size? It can choose randomly. Where is the sprite size? Okay, it's scaled. Okay, it's very strange. It must be 16 by 16. So everyone must be 16 by 16. Okay, make something like 24 by 24 and center it. Now I want to check other items like what I have, the coffee, the muesli, the ramen. What another thing I have? I have a lot of things. Products, 1 second, I will check. I have products, vending machine multi. I have puer. Okay, I have a puer. Yeah, this size, it looks pretty good for any object. Okay, for now I make it look like the ramen, because I will change it in runtime. This will be the ghost item that I will take, and then it must to go down, so I need some gravity. I will check how it will work. Okay, the ghost item, for now I don't need to do anything, only the ghost item itself. And then what I will do, it's when what I do when I change the file for something more usable. For now I will take the multi. Yeah, this is the vending machine multi. Oops, it's not the correct one. I need the multi UI. Okay. For now, what I can do, I can move the top part, and then when it's working with the slot directly, or I want to handle it in the inter UI. If I will do it with the slot directly, it will probably not the best. Okay. I think I will send that mouse was pressed to the inter UI. Probably the inter UI will handle the creation of the ghost object with all the data, and then when I throw it, it will collide with the collider, and it will understand what happens. It will take the data and then add it to the inventory, and then it will update and show it in the UI of the vending machine itself. It sounds the better solution. For that, first of all, I need I need to subscribe to each slot, or I need to subscribe to each node. So I will from this side it will only do one thing: hide 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 the slot, or it will show the slot. This is the purpose of this one, and will send some event that will, but if the slot will invoke some event like the slot was pressed or slot was released, the problem how I catch all these events in inventory UI. Do I subscribe each node or not? Or have something on this layer, when I take something or return something, then I need to manipulate. Do I need to manipulate? This is only the UI. I have the inventory manager that manage in reality the inventory. So when I take the slot, as probably what I do, I remove the item, and then it's in the air, like, and if I will throw it, then I can bring it back to the UI. I can bring back it to the UI. First of all, I need to handle it from here, from the inventory manager itself. It's the main controller for everything of the inventory itself. So if any slot is pressed, no matter what slot is pressed, my inventory UI must to announce to the inventory manager that some slot was pressed, so it's now dragging it. It's not only press, it's or the drag is start, or it was only a regular press. So if the dragging starting, so the item is now, if he drag the item, okay, I need to think about that. If it drag the item, okay. So in what now I have inventory, some slots. When I start dragging of an item, it must to invoke some event. Event that say to the inventory UI, I am dragged. Okay. Think I understand. First of all, the slot UI must to make itself some events. First of all, the first events. Okay. Event action slot UI. No, the slot UI. I have the ID of the slot. I save the slot data. I must to save the slot data. I must to save the slot data. I'm not sure that I must to save the slot data. Yeah, the slot itself. Okay. Slot pressed, and then public public event slot released. Okay. Now when on mouse pressed, I invoke the slot and then I invoke this one, the slot release. Okay. For the inventory UI, for each slot I add, so do I add slots anywhere here? In the start. Each slot, the slot UI. Here I add, no, I free the slots and then I initialize the inventory one time when I add all the slots. So when I add the slot itself here, product slot, I have a slot pressed. So now I have some functionality. It must be private. I have the void on slot pressed and on slot release. So when some slot is pressed, he need to make it further. He need to now to communicate to the inventory itself, like to say, okay, this slot is pressed. From the slot, or I can make it in a different way. If I will have, I can invoke it from other side. I can invoke it only from the class itself. So if I will create the events from the I will create the events in the inventory manager. I can subscribe others. They can subscribe to me, but the invocation will be in the inventory manager itself. So if I want to go up, now I must to communicate now to the inventory manager itself. That inventory manager will catch the some slot is dragged. Now I can take the data from the slot, not the data from the slot. I need the data specific. So I need the data, a specific data. I don't have the data in the slot itself because it's only show. So how I handling this. But when I go up, how I can find the specific slot? It's not sound as it's so complicated, because in reality what I can make, I can save not this, I can save only the slot ID, only the slot ID. In this way I don't need to save all the data and maybe mistakenly change it. I only save the slot data when I update. When I update it, I will save the ID. I will need here the good ID. I will save the ID, and here I need to pass the slot ID. But the problem that I changing the slot when I creating somewhere, when I adding the slot, I change it. Okay. When I add the slot to the inventory, I create a new slot and then I add it to inventory, and then I am updating the inventory. So in reality, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. I don't have a problem with that. So what I am doing now, I am I save the ID. Now I have the ID of the slot itself, and now I can communicate this ID to others. And I said not this, I said ID because I don't need to send. I don't need to send everything else. Okay. Okay, I send the slot ID. Now here I need to get the ID, not this. I need to slot ID. I will call it ID. It's okay to call it ID. Oh, I'll make it. Okay, thank you. Oops. Okay. Up. Now I need to communicate this to the inventory. I need to create event here too. Public event action slot preset slot released, and then this is the last part. When I make a slot pressed, I invoke it and I handle it. Okay, now my inventory manager have each slot. When I am doing the inventory, no, now I can, from the inventory UI here, I can make it like that. Nice. What I will do on slot pressed, okay, private on slot pressed, private. Okay, nice. What? No. Now I have the good idea. Now I know which slot specifically is invoking it. I have here the data. The only thing I must to do is to here I need the ghost export private oops, private why private packet scene, not slot, ghost product scene. And then if I know that it's pressed, I must to find the specific slot. Not get slot. Do I have in the inventory? I need to check what I have in the inventory. Do I have something like get slot? I have the get item. Get item, it sounds great, but not get slot. Okay. Now I can get the slot. Division of get slot. But I have it. I don't have instance of. But I can make it not generic. I can make it. It was a rigid body 2D. Okay. What? For now, yeah, I must write the script. Okay. Okay. Ghost. I will call it ghost product. For now. It found. Okay. If it's not null, so I found the specific item. Now I need to create. I don't have anything. I need the host product. Now I need to create script for the ghost product. Script code. I don't have code entity. Not good. Where is the code? I don't have code entity. Where I have the entities, I have in the scene, I have entities. Code, create folder, entity, nice. Now I can write the script. Code, nice, entity, created. Now, this for now I don't need. Need to write a new template. I think I will write it. It will be entity. Yes, I write it correctly. Entity. Okay. In the entity, what I will need, I will have the sprite, private sprite to the sprite. Then with the public ready, I will get the sprite. I will call it product sprite. Okay, I will make this unique, access it unique, change to product sprite. Then I will getting the product sprite. After I got the product sprite, now I can make some public interface for it. Like set yeah, I want to save here the amount, the resource itself. I want to save it maybe for use, so I will save the product resource, oops, product. Then the sprite texture is the product. I don't have in the product, I don't have icon. Real texture, no. Okay. First of all, the product resource point. Okay, I need to look on the product resource itself. It have a product icon. Shit. Product icon. Then I need to save the amount, not stack size. Yeah, I didn't get it like that. I need to get it like slot. I get in the slot itself. Slot. I will get it like a slot. Then I take the product. I take the slot amount. The name is now not so needed. The destruction is when it's distracted. I need to handle the event when it put the collision, it's happened, everything is okay. I need to somehow communicate and say it was okay, and you can to remove some item from the inventory amount. For now it will be like that. It's okay like that. Now I have the ghost product, but do I have the ghost? Now I have the ghost product. Set product. Set product. I send the slot itself. Nice. And then do I edit like this? No. I don't like this way. Or I like it this way. Do I need some specific way to make it? I create it. In reality I will get it somehow somewhere here. Like you take it, it will be on the first. I will make it that it will pop up the first. I will make the no, it can't be the first. So it must be okay. I will solve it in the future if it will be the problem. I think it will be the problem. For now, what will happen, I will press, it will create the object, it will instantiate the object. After it will set the image and everything. I need to save this ghost ghost product. I need to save it. So like that. I will save the ghost product to when it released. For now I will remove it. It's okay to remove it. I can hide it, and but in reality why I need to hide it. For now it's okay like that. So I take it, it will create, it will set everything about the ghost object, and then I can drag it. No, when I release, I don't want for now at least to do anything with it, only to be possible to drop it and make it that it will fall between fall behind the vending machine itself. So in reality it need to work, I think, not sure, 50-50. For now I need to move this one, and then I take, and did not work because I forgot to add. How I like it when I'm forgetting to add the main thing. It wasn't the intermanager itself. Yeah, I must to go to the, not to the script, no, to the scene itself, and edit in the UI. Here's the ghost product. Okay. Now where is the ghost object? Okay, now I have the ghost object. Now I will try. Probably it need to work. Okay, I will take it up, and then I take it and it doesn't work. What? Sprite texture product sprite. So you want to say me that it didn't find the product sprite? Really? Are you sure about that? This is the problem when you work with the, maybe it work with the export and not. 1 second. It must to change here. The product sprite, if the first layer is unique, then it have the texture. Nice. When it's ready, it get the texture. What was the real problem? Set product. Nice. Set product. Okay. Null reference. So I try to set something that is null referenced. So, or the slot is null referenced. It can be. I'm not sure. I'm not thinking. Print product. If I don't think that the slot itself is empty. So what is empty? I don't know. Okay. Oops. No, it's see the problem is the ghost itself, that when I try to change the sprite, it didn't change the sprite because it didn't find the sprite. Why it didn't find the sprite? I don't know. So the set. Why I didn't find the sprite? The sprite. Okay, I think I will don't handle this problem, so I make it like that. It's a little bit easier. In this way, I 100% know that it will assign the sprite in any way. So I will not be so much problem in this. Okay. I see it. It created. Oh, okay. I see the items, and but I remember that I forgot something. Something very, 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 very needed. I forgot the drag and drop. So for this one, I will create. I have the drag and drop. I have drag component. The only thing I must do is to create it the size. Why I can create the size? Where is the minimum size? 16 by 16. Okay. Okay, I will make it the same as this one. It's okay like that. Now I need to reference the draggable component. Export private draggable component, and the draggable component have some good stuff in it. Not the good stuff, like it have the basic functionality to make the drag possible. On drag started or drag ended. Oh, nice. What the drag? The drag is self-draggable component itself, and this is not okay. For now, when drag is started, the only thing I want to do is to make it like that. On drag 1 second, drag component, it only invoke, it not move anything, it only invoke the events, and so I have the UI something, but it will not be possible to, no, this is not the problem. On drag started, the on drag ended will not happen. Yeah, the this drag approach is all right when you start the drag on save root position. So if I want to make it complete, when the button is drag ended, I don't have the drag ended implemented here. I can do it. I think it's pretty easy because the control have the GUI, the public override GUI. So if the mouse present in its left one, this I don't need. Yeah, this I don't need at all. But if it so this is the release part, so now I will know if it released or not, and I can make it like that. When I drag start, is dragging in is true. No, true. Is dragging false. Is dragging is a bull. A bull is dragging, and then in the public override in the process, if it drag it, the only thing I need to handle it, I don't need, because it will be probably from the middle. I will drag it from the middle because of the pivot point. And when I stop drag, it need to fall down or something. But it not fall down. This is the only problem, that it can't fall down. What is the idea if it will fall down? It need to continue in place, move around with physics, but okay, this must work. And if not, I will call the compiler god to help me. He'll not help me, but okay. Yeah. So the first problem, nice. What is it? Okay, I will start from checking everything, that everything is correct. For something is not referenced another time. I didn't. Yeah, I didn't the drag component. Nice. Now it. What I did? Why I start this one? And I have another error. No. Okay, now I don't have errors, but it happens. Yeah, the drag component tries to find parent. This is how I write the drag component, and it's not so good. I need to check how I can make it a little bit better. Okay, it tries to find get parent because I can make it no to I can make it now. I can't. I can. I can. I don't sure if it will work in the same way. If it will have the problem with the yeah. Have other problem. Okay, this system is not perfect at all. It work very bad, very bad. What I can do, if this approach is not working, but I want it to work, my main problem that the draggle component he work in the way this is not what I needed. It work in a way that he trying to find this route. No, not this route. He trying to find this one, but texture rectangle can't be. Texture rectangle, the maximum can be a node, not a node 2D. This is a very big problem. So, or I make it not 2D, but so I will have problem with specific situation like that. So he trying to find some control node, but in the same way, can I make it some a little bit more generic maybe? I think I can make it a little bit more generic, because he trying to find the parent, but the parent can be. Can I make it in a way that the class itself can make the draggle component T? So in this way, this will be the T, and then it will be the T. The T must be a reference type in order to use the parameter T in the generic type. Okay. It can give me a lot of problems because the approach itself is good to find if it was pressed, if it was released, if mouse is on and if mouse is off, and if mouse is moving on it. Like I can check a lot of things using the GUI. The collision box does not work the same way, and the second way is to create some system that work with raycasting. But the raycasting, I don't sure that I want now to use this solution. My biggest problem now is that the drag route can be changed. It can be a node 2D, it can be everything. The basic, it's not 2D, it's for all the nodes. But for UI stuff, is the basic is control, and upper is only node. So how I can make it in a way if the drag route is changing, I can make it node, because this solution is to make it node. The problem that I can't get global position from node, and then it will broke me a lot of stuff. Second thing is to create a separate draggable component for UI and a separate draggable component for nodes. But it's not logically not so correct. So what will be my solution? Because in this why it's a control node and not a node, I can make it node 2D, but it's a UI stuff that's scalable. If in any reason the screen will be bigger or smaller, it will scale, but with the nodes it not will work the same way, and it can make a lot of problems. So I must, or I make different drag component for UI and drag component for nodes. Okay, I think I will. It's the better solutions to make draggable this and that in two different ways. One way, but how I make it? This will be writing a lot of code in the same way. The only thing is changed is how they get parent. So the only thing I need to pass here the draggable. I need to pass this one. And can I export type? I will try to export private type. Can I make it like that? Okay, I can, or I can't. Why it's showing this have a problem? But okay, we'll see now the problem. Okay, I will try to build. I think I can do it. No, I can't do it. It's not supported. Okay, it's not supported. It's not supported to send the type. What another solution I can make? The only thing I need to check. Can I make it like that? Control drag root drag control but I can use them in the same time because here I send the drag root, here I get the drag root global position. Because I can try if it's null I use the drag control, if it's not null I use the drag root. In both ways it will work correctly because they are not the same. Like if I check if the drag root is null, no, I'm not pushing anything. I make the drag control get a parent, I will take it by control. No, yes, I can make it like that. And then I will take the correct one. It will complicate the logic and make it understandable. Okay, I will go to a little break. I think I will take something to drink, and I will continue to think about this problem. It's a very big problem. Okay, I got back. I think I found a solution for this. To make it easier and not try to do something strange, I will, for now, I will use the control node. Control node. I will and I will make it in this way. The ghost item I can add. It will take. I can add a control here too, but then the main node must to be a control node. Not the best solution for this. How I can make it to work? It must to find the correct one. Or I will make it some class that will handle this. This is one solution, to make a class that will handle this. Is the perfect solution. Some class. If I don't want to change this and to make it work without using the drag root, I can get the position not of the drag root and the position of the node itself. It must be the same position. So now in reality I can send any node. We take it as plain node, and I make it, I think, exportable. I make it exportable. I don't need this one. And then I send the drag root itself, and the position, I will take the position of the controller itself. And now I think it's better. Now I need to assign the drag root. I can make it this one, and for the vending machine I can make it the top texture in this way. And then now we need to work, I think. Maybe not. Okay, this working. Oh, everything is working correctly. This okay for now because it's okay. Now it's working without errors. Okay. If it working without errors for now, I will close this one and this one. And for that, when this drag started, it must move. Why don't move? I move the global position of the node. What? Why didn't it work? In this scenario it must work. Like it created, but why it not go? Okay, I think I see the problem. Okay, I thought it fly off but not. Hmm. Can it be that it don't get here? Print. Oops. Oh, I didn't open the correct one. We will see now. Maybe I don't get the... Yeah, I don't get the grab because of that it didn't work. No, no? 1 second. No. The problem is not that it create. So if it created the... If it created in other place it created. Maybe is the problem. It created here. The inventory manager is creating them. It's creating the slot, but it's not starting the dragging because I didn't connect the ghost itself to the on drag started by the drag component. Why I did in this way? When I started dragging, why I need the drag component here at all? On slot pressed, I start, and then in the inventory manager I must to handle everything. Why I made it here? I don't know. Draggle component. Don't need the draggle component at all. And then when the drag starting, I don't need to handle it at all here. This is thing I need to move. And oh, okay. Now it sounds better. Private void is why void bull is dragging, and then I need a draggable object. Dragging is dragging is true, is dragging is false. The only thing I need to move the new object. I need to save the draggable the ghost product. I have it. I need to move the ghost itself. In this way it must work. Maybe not. We will see now. No, it's moving. Nice. I can drag it another time. I need to remove this one. I don't need this anymore. I will need it eventually, but not now. Okay. Now I can take it. Oh. Everything come back to here. Why did everything... What? Very strange. Why everything come back to this position? I don't know. So what I'm making, I setting the ghost pro global position to mouse position, but when I set dragging, every new ghost is set product must initialize new one. Each time it must initialize new one. But why it didn't happen? I take it, put it, then I take it another time. And why? They go back. It create the ghost products, but why they drag it in the same I instantiate a new one. They somehow share the same. They somehow share the same parameters. Now everybody. Whoops, I did something very strange. If you're dragging, so I'm dragging. I instantiate each time a new ghost product, set the product slot. But why they come back everybody to the same place? Okay, another time. Slot UI is invoking that now I have been dragging. Then the UI do the same. He say now some slot is pressed. Then the inventory takes it. Not the inventory manager is taking it and okay, if some slot is pressed, I need to create. When slot is pressed, I need to create a new ghost. When the ghost is created, I edit it as a child and then set the dragging as true, and then you can drag it. The process will drag until maybe the first seconds the ghost. No, after I clean it, after the ghost is. After I take it, if you see, okay, now if I take different items, it's okay. When I touch the same item, only the same item. No, not only the same item. Why they come back to the UI? Where the position? I don't understand that. Why it happening like that? Not something happened here or here. They only send the events. They don't do anything else. And then the inventory doesn't do here anything too. The one thing is made here. It's when I create in the inventory manager, I create the ghost and edit as a child and override the last ghost with the new instance. A child and his dragon. why the position of the ghost jump? Okay, I want to see all the time the position of the ghosts. Black void. Override. Ready. Present the number. What? Ah, yeah. Float delta. But what? What is happening? What? Public override. Ready. Oh, why ready? Process. I need process. Override process. And I want to check the global position every time. I made it using timer. It will be better. Or not a timer. Not a timer is it's good too. Print. Not push, print. Ghost process ghost. Okay. I want his name. Ghost name. Ghost name. Okay. Will be the name of the object. Now I will see what's happening. It's very strange behavior. Okay. I take the muesli and I put it the same position. Ghost product. Yeah, now I see two products, but huh? What? And now it don't happen. It's the effect. It's very strange. When I check, it not happens. But now I will not check and will start it. What? Why it's happening now? Huh? When I check in it, it's not happening. Whoa, it's so strange. When it stopped dragging, the only thing I can think about that when the dragging is stopped, I have the drag component on the slot UI itself. Yeah, I have the... No, I have only the pressable component. When I release something happen, it only says that it released. Maybe in the slot UI something happened when the slot released. Is empty return. It only show back the object. Eh? I don't know. Okay, it's very strange. It's very, very strange. I don't know why it's happening. Oh, no. Okay. What can be the problem that when I take it and I move it and I change the global position constantly, it happened only when I release somewhere the release is do something that it don't need to do. The only thing in the draggable component, in the default UI, or in the machine default UI, when the draggable component is close enough, drop it close enough, it will put back, but it only for, I don't have draggable component in slot UI. I have pressable but not draggable. Maybe something in the inventory UI. Each slot have a pressable component, not a draggable. Why? Whoa, it's so strange, this behavior. The behaviors look like that it will put back the component that I make. You can put back the component after you move it. But what happened here? You like take the object, put it, and then you take another object, you put it. Then you take another muesli, and the muesli is somehow come back. Okay. Why it moving back? Now they start to move everybody back. Maybe the problem is on how I spawning them as a child of the UI. It can make some problem. The only solution is to spawn on a different layer, not on the same layer. Like create a different layer. The ghost is created in the inventory manager, yeah. So I can create here some node 2D that will be called ghost spawn spawn layer, okay. And then I will add this ghost spawn layer to the script as one of export private product, not product, ghost spawn layer, okay. Ghost spawn layer, and then I add the child to the ghost spawn layer. Why can I child? Because it, why packet scene? Ghost spawn layer, it's a node 2D. Okay. Now building. And then the only thing I need to do after building is to add this spawn here, save it, and look. Why I don't see the inventory? Because it's okay. It's, I don't need to see it. Now I spawn the ghost specific. What? Why it coming back? Why it coming back? Now I spawn in another layer and this same problem is happening. It's very strange. It's very strange. Oops, I need a child. Mm-hmm. If slot is not null, I'm getting the slot from the slots, and then I create the instance of ghost product, and then I set the slot data on it, and then why when I change the position of a specific ghost product it change all the position of everybody. Okay, first I will try to make it nullable. Now I only drag if it's not null. No, it can work like that. If ghost product is null, can maybe be that somehow I drag. Okay, nice. Windows don't want to give access to Godot. No, what? Why it's spawning everything there? Okay. I make it a little bit. I will change it a little bit. Here I will change the ghost appearance when it starts. When it's starting. But why? It's not a UI. This is not a UI. This is specific problem of the UI part of everything. I'm not sure what is happening. Like I can make it thousands of items, but they why change the position back every time? I don't have anything here. The only thing that can be changed the position is this function, the process function. The only thing if the ghost product is null, but when I creating it, very strange. This behavior is so strange. Oh, compile, God help me. Ooh. Because I instantiated from one, but this is the idea when I take some packets in, then I instantiate it as a new product, and then add it as a child. It must to create a different instance with the same data, but a different one, not the same one. Mouse position, give you port, get mouse position. This is getting them. Or maybe I need to get the global mouse position. Get global. No, I can't get it like that. Maybe here I need to get the get global mouse. It's look like every node is sharing the same sharing this they're like sharing the same global position, and when I change one global position, they for one moment change everybody to this position, and then when I release it, how? I'm not understanding this behavior. I don't know what to do. It's like it's very strange. Okay, I will try to ask Copilot this question. I will be at the inventory manager. I have a problem with item when I instant the new ghost product. All the other ghost product that was created before jump to the point where the first one was created, like they share the global they share the. Can he help me? The class ensure that any should update duplicate if needed. When initiating new ghost, make sure not chain mutable state between instances. If you are using a custom resource, use duplicate when assigning it to a new instance. Can it be the resource? I will add them. The ghost product. With the mouse. Another in the set, but their position is not updated unless to fix the track all. Instead, if you want to allow multiple to be dragged, if one should exceed the previous before creating the new one, fix it until pressed is instant variant ghost product. If it's valid, slow to release. Yeah, but I don't want to delete the old one. The old one will be deleted, but okay. I will start from that it will be deleted. Okay. Ghost product finds free. Okay, I will free the ghost product, and I will see if this behavior is somehow. Now I can't see anything, and now it worked correctly. Can it be somehow golden implementation? Here I put it work. Why? What happened? What changed that make it jump back? Okay. I will try to do it in a little bit different way. I make the inventory manager. Inventory manager. I'll put this to the inventory manager. Assign the inventory UI. Add some product. Oops. I will add some product. And now I will add the vending machine. Okay, I have the vending, not the correct one. Vending machine multi. Where's the multi UI? Okay, I add this one. And now, oops. Okay, and now what I want to do, I want to create them not on the particular layer. I want to create somebody somewhere else. For the inventory manager to work, I export the private node to the ghost spawn root, and then I will take it. I take the spawn root and try to create here, and then now I will build it and I will try to take it, and I will make it the Y sort root. Maybe it will happen. Help. No, it's like okay, but I will do what I want to do. And it created here in the Y sorting. Why jumping back? I don't know. Where is the position? Here the position. Oops, not that. Where is the Godot? Here's the position. Oh, it's changing the position because it here. Here is the last one. This is the last one, I think. Oops, this is the last one. Oops, it jumped. Why it jumped? Okay, this is not the problem of where I spawning it. If it was the problem of where I spawning it, it was solved by this check. This is not the problem. The problem is not where I spawning. It's somehow we don't want to work like it must work, because it work like that. Okay. I don't know how to solve it. It's something very, very strange. There's something with the, I think, inventory. Okay. I'm getting the specific slot, but the data shared, not do anything. The only thing it change the it's setting the product, okay, but why change the position? It's make me crazy. Maybe I don't know. I will start Godot from scratch. Maybe it's something in the Godot. I don't think, but maybe some Godot problems. Godot don't want to work like it was before. Okay. And whoops. Oh yeah. Like okay, but I will not drop it in the place you want. I will drop it whatever I want. The ghost project itself don't have anything, only the collision shape and the sprite. Somehow the instance is created. Okay, I need to read a little bit about the instantiate. Every child trigger a notification it will create it will instantiate something, and then using the inventory manager is added to the node. It's not a big problem. I think what is messing around everything is the on release stot UI have a grab component, and when it released, what happened when it released? The only thing that happening that when it released, I don't know what this thing want from me. Can somehow this create me problem? Drag bin ring root why I don't think that? Yeah, because I don't drag anything. Because I don't have the drag root on. Okay. Why I didn't close the drag component? Pressable component is looking okay for me. Oh, I think I found the problem. The problem is the GUI input. Whoa. Okay, this draggable component it's a big bullshit. I thought it's a good solution, but it feels like it very, very, very not good solution. Okay, I will try to get something else. I will try to create a new draggable component that will be a area 2D. No, not the area 2D. It must to have some global drag handler. No drag handler. It must to have some global it must to have some global thing that will make the raycast, and then each object must have a collision shape. I think, or I don't think, I don't know. Yeah. I think it's the best option for me now. I make some will be drug, not drug. Ray cast handler. He will globally. How he will do it? When I move my mouse around, when I press the button, it will send raycast on the point, and if it will collide with something, it will must have the component that will be do something if I press. Okay, in any way, I don't want to do it right now. I think about, but it's now, it's a little bit, I will need to change it, but for now I think I found the problem. The problem is the GUI input that make it made in a way that if I press, it can be that multiple GUI inputs are handled at the same time. Don't think I need to check it. I think print if it yes, it's a real problem. Only one. Okay, no, not multiple GUI event is handled. Once again, 20. Yes, it must be 29. 31. No, it's not handling. Okay, the problem is not handling too much GUI. It handled only the one that I need. Why change the position? It will stop into heaven if I make override. If I make it like that, not ready. I make it process. Okay. And I do anything like GD. I will print some information. No, not name. Oops, it's not the correct one. I think it will stop to do it. I take. No, it continued before it stopped in this part. Okay. Why the ghost is shared? In reality, I need to change, but it feels like every ghost possible is, but it's not dragged. It only when I press. Yeah, it happened when the problem is I put it and then press and it move it, press, move it, press. It happened when I press. Somebody send the event of when it's pressed. Sending the event when it pressed. Slot UI. Send it. But it not happen here anything. Then the inventory UI sending. It's not doing anything, only sending the event. Inventory manager get it and say, okay, I will find the slot the slot. I will find the slot from the inventory and create instance. When it happened, it's slot. He had slots. If any slot hell, can it invoke multiple events? Not pressed. Okay. I will try to invoke multiple events. Maybe it's invoking multiple events. Like I take one, slot press it. I take one slot press it. Ah, okay, they have fucking the same ID. What the fuck? How they have everybody the same ID? Why they have the same ID? I know why they have the same ID. It's correct. Yeah. It need to be the same ID. And so it. But this not. But this don't need to be the problem. Okay, they have the same ID. And not invoking more than one. So if I look on it, if I will look in, if now 3, when I put it 6, when I put it 9, when I put it 12, what it's working correctly. But why, like, moving everything else back, but it don't need to do that. You get in the slot and I don't add in the slot, I don't do anything. Okay, I will go for a break, for a 10 minutes break, and then I will come back to think about the solution, because for now I don't know what is the solution for this. Okay, 10 minutes breaks. Okay, I'm back. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what is the problem and why it so. What can be the problem? Is the research the problem? But not. I will create a new ghost. Create a new instance. Do I rewrite the old instance? Can it be that I'm rewriting the old instance link? Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm, mm. The only druggable must to be the ghost product. Can it be that when I start dragging it drag only one instance? But what is the problem? Like, I will go to the remote. Okay, I drag it, it create a ghost product, then I release it. Then I create a new one. What? Okay. It looks strange in the tree when it created. It like take a little bit of time before it really created. And in this particular time, but everybody come back, not only the one I created new. The ghost product itself is a rigid body, it's a node 2D, but it must to create a new instance. Not if there was like if all the resource was referenced, it was other problem. I will see that everybody move in the same time. But not happening. Maybe what it it void. Maybe I will do it like that. Ghost product instance, and then I edit, and only after that the ghost product is I set the product, only after that I do something. Maybe this can help me. No, the comeback. The last one is okay, but one I press. When I press, everything jump back. Everyone. Whoa, oh no, oh no. Can it be this? If I start to drag some object, but the slot press is happened one time, no? Slot pressed, yeah, it must happen one time, no? Not a multiple times. When I drag it, I see only one slot pressed, and then another time only one, only one. I feel like it's not creating a new one. It's only reusing the same one another time and another time. Like they have every this can it be the gravity scale? Can it be the problem of the rigid body itself? Okay, now it every time it go here. No, not every time, but can I try to change the type from rigid body to something like maybe for Node 2D? Node 2D don't have a colliders. The mass I can make it less than 0. To the body will not move and will not create force. It will work up on the body through, for example, a collision. Can sleep. There is no movement. Lock rotation, freeze. Oops, what I did. I must have figured that. No, now it jump all the time. Because a physical body is not. Okay, I will try sleeping. Okay, I think I must change it and move it via only code, so I need to change this type from rigid body to static body. For example, when money doesn't affect other body in the path. Can it be the static body that will help me? Maybe not, maybe yes. Now I will make it static body. Static body 2D. The static body 2D have the static body 2D have can it be the problem? It was the rigid body can't be moved. Oh no, this was the problem. Oh, it was the rigid body itself. It can be moved by code only by physical forces. You can create it, but after that it moved by physical force. Wow, it's a big problem. Yo, if I know about that before. Okay. The only script I need to write now that after After I free it, it need to fall down. I will make it using here the slot. When it on slot release, I say that I don't need that one at all. Oops. I don't need, I think, the ghost. Okay, I can make it, but I make the ghost product. Nekuda start falling. And then I create some function here that will call public void start falling. Private speed private float speed, and I must to make override of process. Then the star falling will make the float. I can make the direction here too. I can make the direction not float vector to I direction. For now it will be vector 0, and here I will direction by speed by flow. Oh. Okay, I will make it not I, and here is not I. If it's 0, it's not. And then I will the direction fall down. I will make it down. Not vector to the vector to down. I make it fall down, and then it starts falling down and fall continuously. This will be my solution. Okay, now I will take it, packs, it fall down. Nice. And then I will make it and it will fall down. The only thing I will make, I need that will fall behind this. I think it's pretty easy to do. The only thing I must to do is to change the layer. I need to make the multi-machine in other layer. Like I need to make it where is the ordering, make it or it's easier to make it using the Y sorting. It will create here and then it Y sort, because I'm not sure about Y sorting, but I can make the index 1 bigger, and then what will happen when I will take it will be behind, and now go behind. The only thing I now need to make it 1 by 1, and in the future possible to more than 1 by 1. Okay, for now I'll make it 1 by 1. That you drop it 1 by 1. I will do it in a way that when I send it here, I send the slot. I set the slot. I need to create a new slot. Take only one. I need to get here the slot that will be 1. Yeah. For now I make it easier, I think. When I take from the UI, when I get to the inventory manager and also present, I need to get the ID, then I need to say that the slot I need to remove amount, I am removing 1, and then I send not this slot, I send a new one, var new slot new slot by 1. I send the new slot and then I remove it one by one, and the only thing I need to do is to update in the end. I need to update the inventory. Update, how I call it? I call the UI inventory update. Okay. And now I will take it off and then one by one by one by one by one until it, oops, when it disappear, when disappear the handler stopped working. I thought that it must only to, I thought it must only to when I take the last one only, because it removed somehow. What happened when I go to the last one? I need to look what is happening when I removing the last one. It only says it only removes and come back through, and it invoke some event on slot empty if there is some place that I used it. This is the only place I use it. Maybe to implementation. I don't have it in any way. And if the inventory is, if it will become empty, the slot UI will hide itself and mostly it will clean itself, but it's updating with the new, but if it's 0 it will not show, it will not clean, but when it clear, initialization, update inventory, slot, invoke on slot pressed on a clear inventory, it will clean all the inventory and create a new one. Oh, what's happening now? I'm removing one by one. When it's 0 or none, the slot itself maybe disappear, but only it get null. But the only thing I do, when I initialize, I update the product for to null, but after that I will get the slot. But if slot is 0, I only hide it. I don't clean it. I doesn't clean it, but somehow it cleaned. Okay, it's private, so it can be used only from here. So it's not cleaned, it's like it's like become. What happened is because it's high before, I need to look what happened in the last. In the remote maybe I will see more when I have all these slots. When I take one by one, this is probably the it disappeared, but why it's now can send somehow it stopped to send the pressable. It disappeared, but it worked fine. But specific when I remove the last one, if the last one removed, what is happening when the last one removed? Something happened, and when the last one removed, I have this problem only on the last one. And then it not invoke the release. Only on the last one. If it's empty, it will not show. It hide by using hide and show. When I hide it, if it's empty, I don't hide it, but wow, today is so much bugs, and I don't know from where they are coming. Where is this bug is? From where is this bug? I don't know. When the slot is pressed, something with a slot maybe. If it empty, something happened. I don't see that disconnecting any point from this. If it not disconnect, this is not the problem. Last, it's something with the slot itself. When it's empty, is invoking two events. On slot empty. But if the on slot empty is invoked, it must, but it's not used in any place. The only place it's using it. Okay, if I remove it now, the only place is used, it's here. Like, this is not a problem. When it lays, it only sends true or false, but when I remove the last one, it sent true, so it can't remove. So we're moving. But and I hide it. If float is null is hidden. It only if it exiting the tree. It exists the tree only if the mouse is released. It only exists the tree if I free the specific slot, but I don't remember that I do it in any place. I'm only hiding. It must work correctly until the last one. Oh, I wrote somewhere it. the last update, when after I updating the inventory with the inventory slots, can it be that they removing the slot entirely when I do it, when I remove amount, it's only removing from the slot. The slot is in the inventory. Maybe something in the inventory will make it. It removing down the slot if I remove the item from the inventory. So if I was using this, in the end it was removing the slot itself, but I didn't use that, or I used it. In the inventory manager, I used it in the inventory manager, but I didn't use it here the remove item. Nice, you don't have any place that I used the remove item itself. I am using the hard-coded implementation, then I create new slot. Okay, it's not the problem. And then I update all the inventory with the new information. The update work, it goes through everything and update each info. If it's only if it's null, it will hide slot or clear. I think it will not happen. No, it will happen in any way. The cleaning action, because I have a lot of slots that are null here. 23, yeah, something like that. 20, no, not 20. Okay. What? Okay, I will throw away all the slots and now I have the last one. Mouse pressed and release worked. Yes, the release worked too. What? Okay, if the release worked, so the inventory manager, I saw the release. So why didn't the release happen here? So I know that the release happened on this point where it writing me in the pressable component itself. It writing me that here the on mouse release was invoked. The on mouse release was invoked. If in the pressable component the mouse, if in the pressable component mouse release was, the mouse release here must too. But it's empty. So if it's empty, okay, it's not the correct behavior. If it's empty, it can be pressed, but the release it's not. It's probably stupid if it's released. But I think now I can release it in any way. Yeah. I can't press, but I can release. You see, I can press but I can release. I can press but can release. Oh, it's stupid, but okay. I will try something else now. Oh, now it worked. But because this line, I need this line. But the problem now, it invoke each one. The problem is the last one. The last one is like 0 and it removing it before, and then the on mouse release will not will not be handled. But okay, but if I remove this one, I can invoke the slot release, invoke slot ID by slot ID. I can invoke it in any way, no? Why I got a debug error? This one is clear. And the release can. It start falling, but it don't have anything to fall. Very good start, but it okay. For now, I can make it disabled, something like that. I can't find a way. Okay, now I can press it, but I can drag it in any way and don't do anything. And now when I try and get to the last one, I can make it work. But why it not hide? I don't need to hide, yeah. Okay, this worked. I like this. It's something. I fixed some of the bugs. There was very bad bugs today. Like 2 bugs, one. It's crazy that I didn't think about it, but physical object can't be dragged by external forces. So I can drag it by the code. If I drag, it can make some behavior that I don't know. Because of that, I need to use object that can be dragged by code, but not by physical forces, like the static object. Okay, it's very strange, but I will know it for the future. It's nice experience. Okay, for today I will finish. It was a nice day, not a lot. I didn't make a lot, but it's progress. In any way, I learned today a couple of things that I will not do in the future. Thank you for everybody watching this stream offline. I will go to rest and we will meet up in a couple of days. Thank you very much. Goodbye, guys.
And suddenly somehow and suddenly somehow kiss me. He kissed me, and suddenly somehow.